Shopping for a new car can be stressful. I mean, you've got sedans, you've got SUVs, you've got pickup trucks, and then there's compact, subcompact, full-size, mid-size, crossovers, not to mention more drivetrain options than ever before. Gasoline engines, EVs, and hybrids. Hybrids that plug in, hybrids that don't. There's a lot to unpack here. Not all cars are created equal, folks, and these, according to Consumer Reports, are the 10 best. Starting at number 10 with an overall rating of 72 is the first and only EV to make this list, the Tesla Model Y. Look, regardless of what you think of Elon Musk or what your stance on EVs as a whole is, the fact of the matter is that the Tesla Model Y is an excellent car. It shares a platform with the Model 3, but adds an SUV-like body on top of it, providing for more passenger and cargo volume, all while retaining its mid-size footprint. Access to Tesla's relatively large Supercharger network is a huge plus, and what's more, it handles like a sports car and out-accelerates pretty much every other pedestrian car on the road. Combine all that with by far the highest safety rating a car in this class can receive, and it's not hard to see why, if you're gonna go electric, you should think long and hard about going Tesla. Full-size truck sales are down across the board, but sales of smaller and mid-sized trucks have never been hotter. And while the products on offer from virtually every manufacturer in the game are excellent choices, according to Consumer Reports, it's the Maverick that stands out above the rest. That said though, the world-beating Tacoma is all new this year, and while it is a little bit bigger and a bit more expensive, I wouldn't be shocked to see the number shift around a bit for 2025. Regardless, the Maverick's excellent maneuverability, class-leading fuel economy, and more than ample interior room in such a tidy package make the Maverick the obvious choice for trucks starting in the low to mid $20,000 range. Maverick Hybrid gets a score of 77. Just one tick shy of the non-hybrid score of 78. We're spoiled for choice in the compact car segment, but the Mazda 3 is the move if you need a low-priced car that doesn't put you to sleep every time you drive it. With sharp, nimble handling paired with responsive and refined drivetrain options on the road, the Mazda 3 is downright fun. Inside and out, this car punches above its weight with a design and overall feel that's a half class above the competition. Plus, you can get it with all-wheel drive and up to 227 turbocharged horsepower. What's not to love? I'm gonna come right out and say words that I never thought I would. The new Toyota Prius is wonderful. We drove the completely redesigned Prius on a press launch in 2023. We liked it then, and we like it even more now. Its sportier, sexier design paired with a whopping 75 more horsepower than its predecessor make the current Prius a real contender for a car that should be on the list of cars you're considering. And not just for the eco-conscious among us, but for virtually anybody that needs an attractive, comfortable, well-made, and efficient ride. The Prius Prime plug-in hybrid is capable of 39 miles of electric-only range, while the regular Prius will net you a downright massive 59 miles per gallon on the highway. Best part is, you can get it with all-wheel drive. It's a masterclass in efficient design and engineering at a price starting below $33,000. Even though it's ranked number 6 on this list, the Highlander Hybrid slots in at the number 1 spot in the 3-row midsize SUV class. That's out of 21 competitors in the class, folks, and most of its rivals are pretty solid SUVs. We drove the all-new Grand Highlander last year, and if its bigger sibling is anything to go on, we'd have to agree when Consumer Reports says it's a comfortable, compliant riding, well-thought-out SUV. It's packed with active safety features, and of course, predicted reliability is excellent. But where it really shines is in the efficiency department. No other SUV in its class reaches the Highlander's 35 mile per gallon overall average, and what's more is its 41 mile per gallon highway rating, even with 243 horsepower and all-wheel drive. Highlander has always been a strong seller for Toyota, and with the newest version, salespeople might as well take vacation, because these things sell themselves. Subaru basically invented the subcompact SUV segment, because while, yeah, there were cars like the Nissan Juke and Mini Countryman before it, it was Subaru's Crosstrek that set the whole lifted baby hatchback SUV thing into a frenzy. Redesigned for 2024, the Crosstrek receives evolutionary advancements for things like the infotainment system, active safety systems, and refinements to both the engine and transmission. The cabin is roomy, the seats are supportive, and the ride is better than all of its direct competition. It's the go anywhere, do anything, all-wheel drive runabout from the company that markets itself on the word love. And according to Consumer Reports, it takes the top spot in its class. If the Crosstrek is just a bit too small for you, don't ignore the rest of Subaru's lineup just yet, because even though the Forester is in its last year of production as the world patiently awaits the redesign, it still secures second place out of 31 competitors in its category. Its large doors, elevated ride height, and spacious cabin make practicality a strong point. And its average fuel economy of 28 miles per gallon and top-notch suspension tuning make it one of the most well-rounded cars on today's list. I know, shocker, another Toyota makes the 10 best list. Truth is though, it's well-deserved. Their trucks and SUVs consistently rank amongst the highest, and the immensely popular RAV4 is no exception. All RAV4s are good, but the plug-in hybrid version in particular stands out above the rest of the pack. With 302 horsepower, the RAV4 Prime is capable of making the sprint to 60 in 6.3 seconds, all while achieving 34 miles per gallon overall. With an unusually high 42 miles of electric-only range, Consumer Reports calls it frisky and frugal, and according to them, it even rides better than the non-plug-in counterparts. There's a lot to like here, and even at its nearly $44,000 starting price, you can't go wrong with the RAV4. This car might come as a bit of a surprise, because while BMW has basically always been known for building well-screwed-together luxury cars that are excellent to drive, they've historically trailed a bit in the reliability department, or at least they did until the mid-2010s, when the folks at BMW started taking their reputation for reliability seriously. Here's what you need to know. The current BMW X5 offers a whisper-quiet cabin that's lavished in leather and wood, and everything is covered with cushioned and soft-touch surfaces. The seats are extremely comfortable and supportive, and the supple yet engaging ride is absolutely class-leading. It's handsome, well-made, reliable, and a joy to drive. The turbocharged inline-6 is easily one of the best engines on sale today, and it's backed up with the industry's favorite ZF 8-speed transmission. The plug-in hybrid scores a respectable 88 out of 100, while the regular old gas-only version gets a score of 92. The only downshot here is that none of it comes cheap. With a starting price of just over 65 grand for a base model, that goes clear on up to an eye-watering $122,000 for an X5M. If you've got the budget though. And finally, we arrive at number 1. The car that earns Consumer Reports' top spot overall is the 2024 Camry Hybrid. Simply put, the Camry Hybrid delivers outstanding fuel economy in a comfortable mid-size package, with a price tag of a subcompact economy car. Consumer Reports gave it a road test score of a whopping 94, with an overall vehicle score of 93. It's nice to drive, makes decent power, and above all is dead reliable. You'll be hard-pressed to find a car that offers more than the 2024 Camry at this price point. And even though the car has just been thoroughly redesigned for 2025, and the new one is looking as compelling as ever, all that means is that if you buy the 24 model, you're looking at getting an even better deal on a frankly amazing package. There's our list of the 10 best cars according to Consumer Reports for 2024. Please give this video a like, it really helps us out, and consider subscribing to the channel if you're new here. Go check out another ideal video right over here. My name's Trav, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Is that the right side? Or they go over there? Go over there.